What's going on, guys? Jeff here for Premium Aquatics, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Z-Series internal protein skimmer from Bubble Magus. What is going on, guys? Jeff here, back with another video, and if you're new to what we're doing here, this is where we take a look at new products each and every week to help you make an informed decision on what is right for you, your reef tank, and your budget. And this week we're going to be taking a look at the Bubble Magus Z-Series internal protein skimmers. So let's take a look.
All right, folks, so we have the Bubble Magus Z-Series internal protein skimmers. Now this is a completely revolutionary design on this protein skimmer. You have a specifically designed high efficiency protein skimmer, high performance in-sump protein skimmer, quality injection mold product, so the acrylic is molded. You have a protein skimmer that is rated up to 132 gallons. Now, sure, rated up to 132 gallons, but look at the footprint, 6.3 by 4 inches. That is absolutely tiny to be able to handle the bio load of a 132 gallon aquarium. Overall height of this bad boy is 18, almost 19 inches. Very interesting little deal that we have here. This is the Z5, and the Z5 comes with the SP 1500 skimmer pump. Take a look at the back real quick. So on the back here, shows the collection cup, the ability to hold 450 milliliters of liquid volume. You have silicone rubber locks holding the body in place onto the base, the inside bubble diffuser. Then you have a belt drive water level adjustment system. Very interesting. We have to take a little better look at that. It talks more about the injection molding of the body. It also comes with a collection cup. The Z5 has the SP 1500 skimmer pump, which is going to use about 18 watts. All right, then it gives us a little bit better look of the skimmer itself. Talks more about the collection cup being 450 milliliters. Has a silencer for quiet operation. Gives you a better look at the belt drive water leveling adjustment system. The Z skimmer body. You have your air intake tube that runs down the front of the skimmer. Your venturi down here at the bottom. This is where the water goes into the pump and then pushes out the diffuser plate. Your water outlet is on the back side and on the bottom of the belt drive water level adjustment system. Then you have your pump, then you have your silicone locks. All right, so very interested in this product. This is probably one of the craziest looking internal protein skimmers that I have seen. I've seen some pretty crazy hand on the back protein skimmers, but this one seems to be incredibly interesting. And when you look at this isn't a very big box at all. So to be able to handle 132 gallons of bio load is beyond me. Whoa, that is a handy dandy collection cup cleaner. That is way more than what I thought that was. All right, so you have like this. No, there's a little bit more to it than that. So you have this clip. It has those pieces right there. You got a little sponge piece. So actually, after the sponge wears out, or if it gets too nasty, you can change it out pretty easily. That's going to help you get in there and clean that collection cup out really well. Alright, got some more boxes. 2-year warranty. That must be the pump. Yep. Then the instructions manual. Always important to make sure you read your instructions manual. Read your instruction manual. Then we got some stickers so you can really show your individuality with your skimmer. I always like that they do that. It's fun. It's so tiny. Oh man. And you got a couple, looks like O-rings in there. I don't know what the O-rings are for, but hold on to those. Just can't get over how is. Such a unique and interesting looking protein skimmer. Air intake goes all the way up through the lid of the skimmer. So that's the air intake right there. I guess it's good because they put it in the collection cup, this intake bowl here. That probably could see some salt creep over time. So having that a part of the lid, that's something that you're going to take off and clean often. With that air intake going right up in there. Man, what an awesome design. That's the silencer right there. Built into, I don't know if you guys can see the tubes, how they typically have on the silencer, one going down, one coming up. That one tube above the top of the skimmer itself. The collection cup has like this silicone, and that's made to do that, to come apart. Has this silicone O-ring that just wraps around the entire portion or neck of the skimmer, so it holds in place. That's really rugged. Very impressed. Goes in tight. A little bit of constraint there. This hose that came with the air intake, it's a little bit longer than it needs to be, but I guess that's a good thing. A little bit of a job to put in place, but very interesting. This piece is made to come out and clip back in and come out and clip back in. That little lip goes under. The air intake runs right down. See how it has that little extra? You can cut that down to size, that's not a big deal. Goes into the Venturi. These quick connect, basically these little quick connects that are holding the body to the base, they're pretty awesome. They go all the way through the base, so they actually have a rubber foot, so it's going to help reduce any type of noise that potentially could be made by the pump. But it's so quick to just pull that off and be able to take that body right off. The whole overall putting the skimmer together was very, very, very quick. And then you have the belt-driven water level adjustment device. Basically, you turn it this way to you or away from you. And that is what adjusts the water level within the protein skimmer. And it turns this wheel down at the base, and basically you're just adjusting how open that is and allowing more water to come in or more water to sit in there a little bit longer. The interesting thing about that is you're never going to have any type of salt creep interfere with that at all. It has a little bit of on the back of the neck, kind of hard to pick up with the camera, but it has arrows pointing to max. Give you a little dial. You can make those slight adjustments. Alright, so we've had the skimmer running for about 24 hours now, and as you can see here, it's produced some pretty sizable debris that it skimmed out of the water. And as you can see, some of this foam that we have going into the collection cup is really thick and not watery at all. And that's some really dark skim mate that we got going on. This is only 24 hours and I've had this skimmer on and completely wide open, so the water level in there is pretty low. As far as the micro bubbles that you can see right there, they're pretty darn micro, which is exactly what you're looking for, because you want to increase that contact time with those bubbles and allow this water to really skim. And I'm very impressed. That's not to mention that this system already has a skimmer going that's well oversized for this size system, and this little guy right here is still able to produce some pretty decent skim mate completely wide open. So I think if we take the time to dial this in a little bit, we can actually raise that water level up a little now and really put this little skimmer to work.
So if you are looking for a skimmer that has a incredibly small footprint and is an absolute workhorse, I strongly recommend taking a look at the Z series from Bubble Magus.
Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's video. I want to thank you for joining me. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell so you can be notified every time that we upload a new video. If you want to take a look at the Bubble Magus Z Series protein skimmers, which are available at Premium Aquatics, there's a link in the description below, which will bring you to premiumaquatics.com, where you can do some more research or even pick one up for yourself. That's going to do it for today. I want to thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see you next time right here with a brand new product.